Hey guys, what's up? It's like 1 o'clock in the morning and I am supposed to be finishing up my article for Bella Ninja, but I can't finish. I started this article like a month ago, but at first I didn't finish because I felt like I wasn't being as truthful as I could be. But then a few weeks ago, I think 2 weeks ago, I heard about the story of the young Nigerian girls that drowned. They were just buried in Italy, I believe a week ago. And I knew that I had to do the article. Well, the article is about the other side of immigration. And then the story from Libya about people being sold into slavery in 2018. I mean, at first I was taken aback. I was like, wow. But the truth is, there's been some sort of slavery. Some sort of slavery with people who leave the country, especially illegal immigrants. We can talk about the women in Italy, the women sold into prostitution rings where they have no say over their lives. And I was just like, Precious, why are you surprised that it would get to this level? Beyond us talking about that people are leaving because they think it's a better choice, is the fact that there is a perception that once you leave the country, your life is going to be better. Okay, there are other reasons, of course. Bad leadership, systems not working. People are legit suffering out. They see and they take it. But on the other side of it is they take it because they feel like it's going to be better for them once they leave the country. And I know we like to talk about all of these external factors that doesn't taint us, where we don't have to look like the bad guys, but in some way, some of us have contributed to this idea that everything not African, well, let me speak as a Nigerian, everything not Nigerian is better. Even if you even go out to Cameroon, that is just right there, you're better because of that. Even if you even go to Benin, as long as you're out of Nigeria, the perception is that you're going to make it. The perception is that your life is going to be better in some sort of way. And it has helped us where Nigerians are. We make fun that you can find Nigerians in any part of the world trying to make it and working hard. But it has failed us where a lot of people have unrealistic expectations on the experience or the expectations of what it means to be an immigrant. And not just, in fact, being an immigrant in general is hard. Yes, you come to a country, if you're lucky, you come to like a United States or US where it's far beyond anything that you can even think about if you haven't left the country when it comes to infrastructure and systems working and good leadership. I mean, they have Donald Trump now, but in the sense of the word good leadership, they have it. You're lucky you get here, and even at that, there are immigrants who are here who are slaves in some sort of way to their experiences, to their environment, to their situation, and they feel stuck, and they are poor, and they are suffering, and they are depressed, compressed by the idea that Africans don't like to address depression. There's no way out, and it's just a cycle of darkness that they are in. And this is the side of immigration that people don't talk about. We see the people who don't even have apartments. Maybe they have like a one room and 7 of them are sharing the room, but they work really hard really hard. Then they save up. Either they send back home, of course, to their family, and it's like, oh, they're doing well, they're sending back money. But these people don't even have, they don't even buy deodorants. It's that bad. But they save up their money, build houses back home, buy cars back home. Sometimes they keep the money till Christmas. They go home, they flex. A lot of people think, oh, okay, this is what it means to be an immigrant. I'm talking about those people who are here, and because they are here, they have some sort of superiority complex that they are better than Nigerians in Nigeria. I'm talking about people who make fun of people who, down to even making fun of international students, because for some reason they're not as opportuned as you are in having the status that you have or the privilege that you have. And it might seem minute, but it feeds into the idea where people feel stuck. Even when they're in situations where it's unbearable, they feel stuck because the idea is once you leave, you make it. So they can't even go back. Because even people back home have that expectation that once you leave, you make it. So why are you the only person coming back without making it? It's hard for people to come out and tell their stories, especially when they're going through these situations. But even if you can't tell your story, I feel like we have a responsibility to tell people it's not as easy as people make it seem. I mean, the perspective is changing a little bit in the cities, but the people who are risking their lives for these opportunities, the people who really need to hear it, the people who I wish could actually see this video, they don't get it. They don't get the access to this. And which is why I'm very grateful that there's a program that is taking those people out of Libya back to their countries and making them tell people, the grassroots people, not the city people, forget you guys, the people who need to hear that it's not worth risking your life in this way. And I'm not saying don't leave the country. I don't have the ground to be able to say that to people. I'm out of the country. So I recognize my privilege in saying that. I know that even though I'm saying it's hard, I'm sounding like a millionaire saying money isn't everything. But know the truth about what you're getting yourself into. And I hope that those people who, especially this Christmas where some people can't go home, maybe because they don't have the money, maybe because they don't have the papers, they can't go home and they feel stuck here or outside of the country, wherever they are. I just hope that you find peace somehow. Anyway guys, I have to go sleep. I have work in the morning and I want to film for Skinny Girl in Transit. Anyway, this is me just ranting. Good night.